In 1871, a German explorer stood at the base of a stone wall taller than a 3-story building. It stretched for hundreds of feet, curving through the African bush without a single drop of mortar holding it together. And instead of asking who built it, he decided it couldn't have been Africans at all. He was wrong. And the truth he refused to accept is one of the greatest untold stories in human history. This is Great Zimbabwe, the ruined capital of a kingdom so powerful it once controlled gold routes stretching from the heart of Africa to the coast of the Indian Ocean, trading with merchants as far away as China and Persia. At its peak, it was home to as many as 18,000 people. Today, it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. But for almost a century, the world was told a lie about who built it, and that lie shaped how an entire continent's history was treated. The story starts around the 5th century, when Iron Age farming communities settled the highlands of what is now southeastern Zimbabwe. These weren't wandering tribes. They were skilled cattle herders and traders who understood the land, the seasons, and increasingly the value of the gold buried in the hills around them. By the 11th century, their descendants had built something remarkable, a city of dry stone architecture, unlike anything else in the region. No mortar, no cement, just granite blocks, cut and stacked with such precision that walls have survived storms, earthquakes, and 800 years of African weather. At the heart of the city sits the Hill Complex, a fortress-like structure perched on a rocky outcrop, likely the residence of the ruling elite and a center for religious ceremony. Below it lies the Great Enclosure, the most iconic structure at the site. An outer wall over 250 meters long, up to 11 meters high, encircling a mysterious conical tower whose exact purpose is still debated by archaeologists today. Was it a symbol of royal grain storage? A phallic fertility symbol tied to the ruling dynasty? A representation of chiefly power? No one knows for certain. And that mystery is part of what makes Great Zimbabwe so haunting. Surrounding these central structures were entire residential valleys, homes, workshops, and marketplaces that once bustled with a population rivaling many European cities of the same era. What made Great Zimbabwe truly powerful wasn't just its architecture, it was its trade network. Archaeologists have uncovered Chinese porcelain, Persian glass beads, and Arabian coins buried in its soil, physical proof that this inland African kingdom was connected to a trading world stretching thousands of miles away. Gold was the engine behind it all. The kingdom controlled access to gold-bearing regions and funneled it toward the Swahili coast through port cities like Kilwa, and from there into the hands of merchants sailing the Indian Ocean trade routes. This wasn't an isolated society. It was a central node in one of the largest trade networks of the medieval world. By the 15th century, Great Zimbabwe's power began to fade. Some researchers point to overpopulation straining the land's resources. Others suggest the gold trade routes shifted northward, pulling wealth and influence away from the city. Whatever the cause, the population dispersed, and the stone city that once held thousands was slowly swallowed by the bush. For centuries, the ruins sat quietly. Then, in the late 1800s, European explorers and colonial officials arrived and refused to believe what was standing in front of them. Cecil Rhodes' agents and the colonial government that followed pushed a theory that Great Zimbabwe must have been built by Phoenicians, Arabs, or some other outside civilization, anyone, but the ancestors of the Black Africans living there. This wasn't a minor historical error. It became official colonial policy in what was then Rhodesia, taught in schools and printed in textbooks, specifically to justify the idea that Africans were incapable of building advanced societies. It took until the mid-20th century, after decades of archaeological evidence, radiocarbon dating, and mounting scientific consensus for the truth to be formally acknowledged. Great Zimbabwe was built entirely by the ancestors of the Shona people, without any outside influence at all. Today, the ruins stand as one of Africa's most significant heritage sites. So significant that the modern nation of Zimbabwe took its name directly from it. The word Zimbabwe itself comes from the Shona phrase, Zimba Zamabwe, houses of stone. Great Zimbabwe isn't just a ruin. It's a reminder of how easily history gets rewritten to serve the people telling it, and how long the truth can wait before it's finally heard.